I hold a shard of broken porcelain. It came from an old bowl I accidentally cracked at home. When it happened, my first thought was to hide it, but instead, I kept it. That little accident led me to a new word, kintsugi. In Japanese, kin means gold, sugi means to repair. Kintsugi is the art of repairing broken pottery with gold, not to hide the cracks, but to trace them, making them the most eye-catching part. That idea piqued my interest and made me wonder, what if our own cracks aren't something to erase, but something we can build upon? My name is Chloe from Great Sweet Dolphin, and my crack happened on stage. It was my first violin competition. I had practiced for months. I felt ready. And then I played a wrong note. Just one. But in that split second, I felt deafening. I wasn't just disappointed. I was ashamed. The whole world suddenly went quiet, and all I could hear was a sharp crack from deep inside me. Later, I realized that was my bowl, hitting the floor. In kintsugi, there's always a moment before it begins. A bowl slips from a table, a cup falls to the floor, and a choice waiting to be made. After that, I tried to bury that memory. I wouldn't talk about the competition. I refused to watch the recording. I thought the best way to deal with a mistake was to hide it. But hiding didn't set me free. It made me fragile, and the fragility spread beyond music. In class, I kept my hand down. On tests, I erased my mistakes quickly as if the paper would forget. I looked fine on the outside, but inside, I was terrified of making any more mistakes. But kintsugi starts with the opposite of hiding. The artisan leans in closely to see every crack. First, they accept one simple truth. Yes, it is broken. Only then do they start to paint the cracks with gold. Why gold? It puzzled me. Why use something so precious to highlight a crack? Why not make it disappear? Gold is used because the crack matters. It whispers, yes, this was broken, but it is exactly why it is worth keeping. So I asked myself, could I be the kintsugi artisan of my own life? I opened that competition video I had been avoiding. My finger hovered over the play button. I knew exactly what was coming. I pressed play. The wrong notes filled the room again, but this time I didn't look away. I allowed myself to say, yes, that moment hurt. That was honesty, my first line of gold. I didn't fast forward. Like the artisan patiently fitting pieces together, I sat with the sound until my heartbeat slowed down. That was patience, my second line of gold. Then I closed the video, picked up my violin, and chose a harder piece. But this time, I didn't practice to never mess up. I practiced to say, I know I might crack again, but I'll keep going. That was courage, my third line of gold. Kintsugi is not about going back. It doesn't turn the bowl into what it once was. It creates something new, something that has never existed before, something even better and stronger that carries its broken history forward with pride. I still keep that broken piece of porcelain. It is no longer a reminder of failure, but my first kintsugi lesson. It reminds me that life, learning, growing, none of these happen without cracks. True possibility doesn't start on the day when we become perfect. It starts when we bend down to pick up our own pieces, when we stop asking, how do I hide it, and start asking, how do I mend it? It starts when we are brave enough to turn our acceptance, patience, and courage into luminous gold and trace it along the fractures of our lives, proud of every scar. So, when the next break comes, a missed note, a failed test, or any moment that makes the heart feel fragile, ask yourself this. If I were the kintsugi artisan of my own life, what kind of gold would I add to this crack? Because true possibility doesn't live in perfection. It lives in the brave choice to rebuild. My cracks, my lines of gold, and the person I'm becoming all stands as proof. Yes, it is possible. Thank you.